All right, folks. So, excuse me. With that trade, week number 16 is now complete. Week number 16 is now complete for Project 21. This is Mark Fuller, Team Alliance. You can see the updated balance sitting at 1630. And if we shoot over to the spreadsheet, we can see that brings us right to week number 16 up next. Excuse me. I think, or is it going to be week 17? I forget how I'm doing it. Excuse me. I think this was week 15. It's either week 15. I think this was week 16, actually. This was week 16. So for the next trade, I'll be at 20 contracts. And I think that the next trade will actually complete week number 17. I forget if it's 1 week ahead. Let me hold on a second. So here, started with $100. Week number 1 put us here. So that means week number 16 would put us here. Okay. So yes, that's the completion of week number 16. So yes, the next week is going to be week number 17. That's going to be next week. All right. But anyway, today's Monday, December 9th. Time right now is 9:42 p.m. I'm actually about to start live training in a couple of minutes. So I don't have that much time to give this commentary. But I mean, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. You guys have been just hearing me repeatedly, talk about the purpose of Project 21, why I'm doing it, what it ultimately means for you guys who are looking to train and to acquire the skill, what it's going to look like in essence for you. More than likely, that's what this project represents. It represents what you are more likely to actually execute when it comes to the execution of your skill. The training process, the learning process, as you acquire skill, that phase of your training is going to put you in position to elevate your training over time. You may or may not have the time in the very beginning that you would like to have to be on the charts, to be on the platform, waiting for a position, or I should say waiting for an opportunity to be presented at the right time. Okay? What that means is eventually your circumstances may change. And when they do, because you've been training while you've been under the circumstance, I guess, of not having as much time, once you do have the time, you also have the skill. That's really what I want to stress. I've been talking about that these past few weeks now, as I've been taking these trades for Project 21, because I want to reiterate the value of that. I want to really beat that into your head. You guys don't really understand it yet. If more people understood that, they would behave differently. I don't think people get that yet, but you will. You will. I will be correct about what I'm saying throughout this series, about what I'm saying right now. The value of acquiring the skill when your circumstances are one way gives tremendous value to the time. What it means is that once the circumstances change for you, you now not only have the time, but you actually have the skill itself that you can execute with that additional time, which ultimately means valid trade opportunities that you will be in position to see because you're around more. You have the time to observe and to wait for these opportunities to come. You see how that works? and you fine-tuned and you have cultivated your skill during the time when you didn't have as much time to be available on the chart. So it's a trade-off, but I want you guys to understand that you're giving value to all of the time that you have, or in your mind, all the time that you may not have. In other words, some of you might feel like, well, I don't have time, to actually be waiting for trades to come. Okay, that's cool. You still are going to need the skill though. And if you don't take the time to acquire the skill while you have the opportunity to do so, meaning while you're working, while you're on your job, while you have a job. Some people wait until they get, fired or they lose their job to try to learn how to trade. The time to learn how to trade is not after you lose your job. The time to learn how to trade is now, while you have the job. Put yourself in position to free yourself from the job at some point in the future. But you can't do that if you wait until you're in a desperate situation job-wise. Doesn't make sense to do that. Listen to all of the wisdom that I'm giving you guys. Like, take it from me. You're listening to someone that acquired skill in the market while he was on a job. When I left my job voluntarily. Nobody fired me. I didn't lose the job. I left the job. That's the position you want to put yourself in. Many of you are looking to leave your job, looking to leave the workforce. You're frustrated. You're tired of working. Whatever the case may be, you want freedom. I get it. But you're going to have to sacrifice while you have that job. You're going to have to give value to the time that you do have while you have that job. That way, you can position yourself when circumstances switch up and they change. And now all of a sudden you might have more time, maybe because they change your hours at work. Or maybe they shifted you from full-time to part-time. Like, I'm just giving you different scenarios. Anything can happen. You're not in control at your job. Your employer is in control. Your employer might decide to do something different. Give you a different position with different hours. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Bottom line is that you're in position because you've acquired skill during the time that you actually had the job and when you were comfortable. That's the time to do it. See how this works? When you're comfortable, that's the time to make things happen. Don't wait until you're uncomfortable to do it. So these are just more nuggets, added on to the commentary after the project trade that I take. And I like to do this because we're getting closer and closer to that 21 trade mark. And that basically represents being in position at full-time income. If you just look at the spreadsheet, by the time you get to trade number 21, you'll be at 54 contracts. Right now, on the next trade I take, I'm going to be at 20 contracts. And I'm only going to have, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 more trades left before reaching trade number 21. So literally 5 trades are left for the project. 5 weeks. This is how we're moving. So keep up, man. Keep up. Keep watching. Stay tuned. Stay plugged in. Stay close to this fire. This entire video series is going to be probably the most powerful video that I've ever done as far as series go. This is a project right here that's going to last as far as showing you and giving you the blueprint to use. Well, Mark, what if I don't have the time? I'm showing you what it looks like when you don't have the time. Taking 1 trade a week. Mind you, today's Monday. Took the trade and that's it. I'm done for the week. You see how that works? No pressure. I'm not under pressure to do anything. Well, Mark, I want to trade every day. Why? Why do you want to trade every day? You don't even know why you want to do that. I don't want to trade every day. I want to take the best opportunity that the market has to give at the time and just be around for when it does come. Once it comes, I'm good money. And that's it. Done. All right. So anyway, let me go ahead and end this video so I can get to live training for tonight. But you guys can reach out to me if you want to train. Training is $35 a month. You can reach me at 914-979-2317. Website, TeamAlliance.tv. Every social media platform you'll see Team Alliance content on, including YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, LinkedIn, TikTok. You will see Team Alliance content. Just keep watching. Hashtag Team Alliance. If you type that into Google, you'll see all type of videos coming up. All relevant. Got the educational series. That's 100 videos. Got the Nuggets series. That's about 50 videos. Team Alliance is all over the place. Not hard to find. All right, so reach out to me. You'll see information underneath this video in the description box if you're watching this on YouTube. But I'll holler at you. If you're on Facebook, just send me a friend request. All right, Mark Fuller, Team Alliance, Project 21. In the bag, week number 16, done. Week 17 on deck for next week. Peace.